Have you ever been at work and heard someone ask a question out loud, but not to anyone specifically? And then suddenly you're wondering, wait, are they talking to me? It seems small, but this kind of unclear communication in the workplace can create anxiety, waste time, and quietly break down connection between colleagues. Today, we're talking about one simple communication shift that can completely change how you communicate at work and help you feel more calm, clear, and confident in your day.
If this episode resonates with your experience as a working woman, trying to balance communication, connection, and a full schedule, share it with a friend or colleague who could use clearer, calmer workplace communication, not passive aggressively. And if you're ready to strengthen your communication skills, reduce anxiety at work, and build stronger relationships both at work and at home, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's coming next.
Welcome to Communication Skills for Working Women. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Rose May. Do you find yourself second guessing or avoiding conversations because you're worried about being misunderstood?
You're not alone. On this show, we're sharing tangible tools for assertiveness, emotional resilience, and real life communication wins and fails.
Let's sharpen our communication together.
So, a few months ago, it was a beautiful day. So, all the kids in the neighborhood were outside, and we were outside as well. And we were just over talking with some neighbors. And, just one of those just relaxed, nice neighborhood conversations. And at one point in the conversation, I mentioned this podcast, Communication Skills for Working Women. And immediately, one of the women leaned in and said, "Oh my gosh, do you have an episode about?" She started to share about her work environment. She works in a place where there's like a communal workspace, like everyone has their own space. Um, maybe like, maybe a cubicle, but maybe without the walls. Everyone understands. Like we have a lot of communal workspaces nowadays.
Yes, we do. Yes.
So it's supposed to be collaborative and fun and, build all sorts of relationships.
Wish you could see my face right now.
Me too. I wish you all could. So then she said something that I think so many of us have experienced within workplace communication and just humanity. She said there's people who she works with who will they'll be working like at looking at their computer and just ask a question out loud, not to a person, not to a name, not even like making eye contact or turning around. Like the verbal or the nonverbal cues aren't there. It's just saying something. So,
I'm sorry. I cannot stand when people do that. It drives me insane. Insane.
I mean, you're just sitting there doing your own thing, and then all of a sudden, like, does anyone know where that file is? Or are we still meeting at 2 o'clock?
Yes, it's like it's disruptive
Yeah.
and it's annoying.
This woman was talking about how really stressful it is. Like, you could see the stress in her as she was talking about it. She's like, it's so stressful. And she said, because I'm always wondering, like, are they talking to me? Am I supposed to answer this? Should I just ignore
Yes.
them? Like, it's very confusing to the group. So this unclear communication, it causes stress. It's just not something that creates a good working environment.
Agreed. So, what do we do? Number one, let's start by saying this out loud because it's a very powerful reframe for workplace communication. Clear is kind, unclear is unkind. When communication is unclear, people are left guessing, and guessing creates anxiety, hesitation, and disconnection. Strong communication skills for women, for anyone actually, starts with recognizing that clarity is not harsh, it's respectful.
It's so true. And these types of things, like they bring out our personalities
Uh
in good
huh.
ways and in bad ways. And it's
Yep.
just, it, it is really hard to be in a situation where you're not really sure how you're supposed to respond because
Yep.
it's being clear. So, all right. So be direct, not broad.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the simple shift that really can change everything. So instead of asking the question to the room, direct it to a person. So, Rosemay, turn, look at her in the eyes, and be specific. Are we still meeting at 2 today? Instead of, are we still meeting at 2 today?
Oh my gosh.
To the whole group?
Yeah, nobody needs to know about my meetings too. Also, come on.
It's true. But this reduces anxiety, it builds collaboration, those one-on-one connections, you build an actual connection. So we're actually going to go and talk about that. But direct is kind, indirect is unkind. Let's remember
Mm,
this. Clear
please,
is
yes.
kind and direct is kind. We want to be clear and direct.
And this applies everywhere. We're talking about work specifically, but at home and in relationships too. Create micro connection through communication. When you communicate directly, you're not just being efficient, you're building connection at work. So, using someone's name, making eye contact, being clear, like all of that signals respect. And for women who care deeply about relationships, this is important because communication isn't just about getting the information that you need, it's about how people feel when they interact with you. And oftentimes, how people feel when they interact with you, whether or not we like it, appreciate it, or approve of it, is going to have an impact in how we interact in the workplace. So, using clear, direct communication to build trust is optimal. Unclear communication, once again, creates that distance.
So true. So true. So, to wrap things up, unclear communication might seem small. This person may feel like, oh, I don't want to bother anybody. Oh, I'm just, like they may be thinking they're doing something that's more helpful to the group. But this unclear communication really has a big impact on your time, your focus, and your emotional experience at work and the people around you. Around
Mm-hmm.
you. Yes, it really impacts
Mm-hmm.
everyone. So the good news is this, though, you don't need more time to communicate better. You just need more intention. So when you choose clarity over vagueness and directness over indirect communication, you reduce anxiety, strengthen connection, and create a more peaceful work environment. That's how you don't just communicate, you connect and truly thrive.
I'm going to say something passive aggressive. Some people need to listen to this episode. Some people I know. So until next time, I'm going to share it with them, but I'm not in a passive aggressive way. I'm going to do that. Until next time, speak clearly and listen bravely. When you feel confident in your communication, everything changes.
We'd love to hear your wins, failures, and insights on Instagram at Communication Skills for Women. Leave a review and connect with us.
Until next time, speak clearly and listen bravely.